I just think it's about who who jocks the A crowd and who don't. You know what I mean? We ain't never cared about them people's opinion and what they think. You know, cause what the rapper that they say the greatest, I say not. And then some of Jay's songs are big. So Cameron said that. I didn't say it. You know what I mean? My whole thing is like there is no best rapper. Because if you want to start there, then you got to start with the KRS Ones, the Chuck D's. You got to start with the ones that were not popular to popular opinion. I'm talking about the ones that we learned from, the ones that gave us the real jewels of how to stay in this game and have a long career. Most people only talked about money. That's cool. That's what the industry wanted us to speak about. But for the ones that came into this game and used rap music as a tool to teach, and it's just like me getting on the plane last night. This man walked up to me. He said, "Gipp, I just got back from Nairobi, Africa." He said, "Let me tell you something, bro. Y'all music changed my life. Y'all music saved me. And hey, man, y'all can have the hustler shit. That's the shit that I rap for." So for me, as long as a person can come and say, "Hey, bro, soul food changed my life. It helped me. It even helped me get through the penitentiary when I had to go." You know what I mean? That's what's real. The rest of that, that's just about a dollar. Certain people can't give other people flowers. They so used to getting them. And if you that kind of cat, I ain't never really been into you. If you a snobbish, up my own on my own dick kind of person, I ain't into that kind of artist. I'm into Chuck D. I'm into KRS-One. As people. You doing all that snobbish type shit and I'm so good and I'm walk on air. Man, fuck out of here. I'm into people who walk on solid ground. And when I walked in one day when I was getting my license on the south side, and I'm in there to get my license renewed, and I turned around and I seen my hero Chuck D, and he said, "Gippy, I've been staying in Atlanta." God damn, I knew you would. I, I knew. You that kind of guy. Probably got one of these houses up, one of these long driveway, been there for years. And it ain't about the spotlight. It's all been about who I'm teaching, how I'm teaching, and what I'm teaching. And if I ain't got nothing to say, I'ma shut up. Those are the people that I look at. But you know, when you look at all these people, man, when they say they the great, why they the greatest? Because they always telling you how much money they got. Because that's damn near the draw to most of this shit. How much money you got? Yeah. But at the end of the day, when hip hop and everybody it wasn't about no money, man, you wasn't even in the conversation. When we were hot, all that, man, they wasn't in conversation. Man, these folk didn't blow up till these folk died. So for me, I ain't never gonna be in that conversation. The first time I performed in New York with Outkast, Biggie Smalls was standing in front of the stage rapping CeeLo, Get Up, Get Out verse line for line. That's how I met Biggie Smalls. So, hey man, don't ask me to goddamn fold to you to whatever you think is number one, number two, and number three. Cause I'm gonna tell you something totally different. I grew up with my mother and father. I've always had everything that I've ever wanted in life. Music didn't give it to me. I was on my fourth car when I dropped my first album. Most of y'all never even had a car before you had an album. So for me personally, I ain't had to be no dog. I ain't had to be no conniving. I ain't had to be trying to cut folk throat, trying to be at the top, because I ain't want roaches run across my face. I ain't never took nothing from nobody. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody. I ain't never took credit for nobody work. But that's half the motherfuckers who they say great. They ain't took motherfucking shit, took credit for other folk work, ain't produced the records that they say they did. It's like, man, this shit all clown shit. See, in the 90s, you couldn't fake all this shit that they can fake now. You had to be the real. You couldn't just be out here talking about, I'm the best, I'm the best. Well, show me you the best. Can you produce what you say you produced? Did you do that? Or did you take it from somebody and put your name on it? See? back then, you done had the luxury of being able to listen and look in everybody else's pot on Instagram, see what you working on, still a little bit here, still a little bit there, dress it up. You done had them options back then. You had to be the raw, bro. And if you wasn't good and you didn't have that talent, you couldn't just be in the room holding dick and stroking balls. Oh, you the best, you the best, you the best. You couldn't even be in the room, bro. Get out of here, man. Get your ass out of here, man. We ain't with all that, man. Like you either is or you ain't. So the way the game is set up now, they can make Winnie the Pooh Jay-Z if they want that. Period. Everything fake. Hey, bro, Dr. Dre been making records since 1985. Huh? World class record. Nobody has had a career like Dr. Dre. He's the only one that can battle people like Teddy Riley. So that's what I'm talking about, dog. Like I'm just saying, as far as when you put the facts on the table, like Dre don't talk and he ain't kicking it with the news and all that. He ain't doing no Rock Nation brunch and all that. So nah, you're not gonna get that kind of love from them kind of people. But the one that does serve and fuck with them people and pay them people for those good reviews, then them the ones that's gonna get those kind of looks.